Good day guys. Welcome to Predict Futbol's YouTube channel. In this channel, we give well-analyzed football predictions and betting tips. In this video, we have provided our expert analysis on the UEFA Europa Conference League final match, between Fiorentina and West Ham. Both clubs aim to end a long trophy drought in Wednesday's Europa Conference League final, as Fiorentina take on West Ham United at Prague's Fortuna Arena. The teams convene in the Czech capital, with the Fiorentina's last silverware coming some 22 years ago and West Ham having waited almost twice as long. Fiorentina have not won a continental title since the 1961 European Cup, while West Ham won the same trophy 4 years later, when they beat 1860 Munich 2-0 at Wembley. Neither side has lifted a UEFA trophy since, but it is the West Ham who have had to wait longest for silverware of any sort. One will now succeed inaugural winners Roma, as the competition's top scorers clash with unbeaten opponents. Comfortably the Europa Conference League's leading scorers, Fiorentina have racked up some 36 goals in 14 games during the process, 9 more than second-ranked West Ham, albeit having played 2 more matches. With Brazilian striker Arthur Cabral setting the pace on 7 strikes so far, 21 of those goals were scored away from home, and Fiorentina have netted at least 3 times on each of their last 6 European road trips, winning on each occasion. Fiorentina have been on a persistent run of goal-scoring form, netting in 100% of their last 6 matches. They have claimed a sum of 12 goals during that period and have conceded a total of 6. By rallying towards the end of their domestic season, Fiorentina finished 8th in Serie A when the campaign concluded last weekend, and a run of 3 wins from 4 ended with Friday's 3-1 win at Sassuolo. Nonetheless, only if Juventus are ultimately banned from UEFA competition will Fiorentina qualify for more European football next term, so with Wednesday's winners gaining direct entry to the 2023-24 Europa League group stage, the stakes are even higher when they meet West Ham. While Italiano has been lauded for introducing a slick style of play and reviving Fiorentina's flagging fortunes, the pressure is now on to secure silverware for a club whose last major trophy was the Coppa Italia of 2001. Failure in this year's cup final versus Inter saw a one-shot at glory come to nothing, so everything now rides on the season finale. Despite not always fielding his strongest side on Thursday evenings, David Moyes has seen his team put together an impressive unbeaten record throughout Europe's third-tier competition, with only 1 draw blotting an otherwise perfect return from 12 matches. Since being defeated in their last game at the hands of Leicester City in Premier League action, West Ham United and their fans will hope to get a better result this time. David Moyes' West Ham United have converted a total of 8 times in the course of their most recent sextet of matches. The total of goals that have been scored against them during those matches comes to 6, as Fiorentina are not likely to compromise on their principles and could take the game to West Ham. An intriguing encounter is in prospect. Both teams are desperate to claim silverware, though, and it may be a tempestuous affair. Our predictions. Here are our Conference League predictions for Wednesday's final between Fiorentina and West Ham live from the Fortuna Arena in Prague. Fiorentina and West Ham have never played one another before and both teams have waited a long time since their last European trophy in the 1960s. We're expecting a close final, one that could go either way. Prediction 1. West Ham to win or draw. Looking at these two teams, we feel that it would not be easy finding a clear-cut winner here. Our first Fiorentina versus West Ham prediction regards the full-time result. Both of these teams have done very well to make it through to the Conference League final and it's hard to choose a winner out of the two clubs. Both teams have been in mixed form heading into the final with Fiorentina losing 2, winning 4 and drawing 1 of their last 7 matches, while West Ham have won 4 and lost 3 of their last 7 outings. Neither side have much experience of being in European finals and haven't claimed a European trophy since the 1960s, which is why we are expecting a tight and tense opening 90 minutes on Wednesday. At this stage, it appears to have the makings of a possible draw. We are therefore predicting a close game with a win or draw for West Ham at the end of 90 minutes. Prediction 2. Both teams to score. Our second Fiorentina versus West Ham prediction delves into the both teams to score market. While we expect a close game, that doesn't mean we think the game will be shy on goals. Both teams have scored in 6 of Fiorentina's last 7 fixtures as well as in 3 of West Ham's last 5 outings. Both teams have scored in Fiorentina's last 5 European games. Fiorentina have netted in their last 12 games in this competition. West Ham have scored in all 14 of their Europa Conference League games. Arthur Cabral is the top scorer in this competition, finding the net in 4 of Fiorentina's last 5 European trips. So you can see why we're backing goals at both ends of the pitch in Wednesday's Conference League final. Our recommended prediction. While many are anticipating a cagey clash between these two sides, it may pay to go against the grain and take a value price by backing both teams to score at 1.90 odds. Although West Ham arrive in Prague in the midst of some mixed form, the attacking threat that they carry has saw them score in each of their 14 continental contests this term, not to mention they notched in 25 of their 38 English top-flight outings. That being said, West Ham have demonstrated a fairly regular inability to keep the back door shut this season, with David Moyes' men falling to keep out their opponents in 7 of their 14 Europa Conference League assignments, including 3 of their last 4. With a talented squad at their disposal, Fiorentina are certainly capable of carving out scoring opportunities against West Ham, though they aren't exactly watertight at the back themselves. That is evidenced by the fact that Fiorentina have failed to keep a clean sheet in 6 of their 8 knockout ties, with the likes of Sporting Braga, Sivasspor, Lech Poznan and Basel all managing to breach Fiorentina's backline. In fact, both teams to score has been a winning bet in each of Fiorentina's last 5 European fixtures. So, if you want to go by our prediction, we recommend you take the risk and bet on both teams to score. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos.